Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be doing something different. Something I wish I had when I was looking to purchase this vehicle, but this video is specific to 1997 and 2001 Jeep Cherokee's common rust spots. Now, if you're like me and you live in a rust belt and you need a vehicle, chances are you're going to want to buy something pretty good. So the 97 to 01 XJ is a great platform. I love the truck. It was actually my first truck, and I still have it up to this day. Now, one thing is I got lucky. Mine was a one owner, old lady owned thing, barely was driven, period. So not everyone gets lucky like that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of clapped out stuff out there, and whatever's left is either hidden in a garage somewhere, buried in dust and no one knows about it, or it was daily driven and has been through the elements. So if you're looking to buy a Jeep Cherokee XJ, this video is targeted for you to see where to look for all the rust that's hiding, because most of it, and where the worst spots of it, aren't very easy to be spotted. Zoe, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the subscribers. Come on. Come on, wake up. Say hi. Hey. We're going to show them all the rust spots on the Cherokee, okay? You just stay there and supervise and look pretty. So this is my 98 Jeep Cherokee XJ. It's a two-door, it's a 5-speed, it's a factory purple. This paint is a deep amethyst pearl. I purchased this truck in October 2015. I paid $2,700 for it. It was a one owner, old lady driven. Spent most of its life in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I got it with 137,000 kilometers on it. And now it's at roughly 270,000. As you can see, I got it. It was 100% stock. I'll put some old pictures in this video to see what it went from before and after. But this is where we're at right now. I'm quite proud of keeping it on the road for this long. I plan to bring it to 1,000,000 kilometers, or at least that's what I say, but hopefully we can get there. I love it. Right now, I actually have it jacked up. I'm in the middle of doing a rear brake service and painting the drums, but I thought this would be a perfect time to start filming and showing you some of the hiding spots for rust. We're going to start right down over here. This here is the rear lower quarter panel. As you can see, it's been patched before. When I first got this truck back in 2014, there was a small hole roughly right there that I had cut and replaced back in 2019, I believe it was. So this is a common spot. Over here, there would be a trim piece. I actually have it right over here. This sits against like that, and dirt and debris get kicked up behind there, and it starts to rust from where it's not very visible, and then slowly climbs up, and then at that point, it's too late. You need the whole quarter panel. I also have the driver's side up right here. This one's still original. This one's still okay. Good thing I undercoat my truck at least twice a year. It prevents a lot of the rust from coming. It's not perfect, but I do what I can. Still solid. This is another spot to look out for, as well as behind the fender flares. Usually this spot's exposed to the elements. This has the trim behind it. Same with on the passenger side. Now I'm going to say all four. Majority would be, I have a little bit starting right there, and this is the passenger rear. So that's something I'll have to be touching up this year. Next, we're back in the passenger rear well. In this case, there's some showing right over here. It's still solid. I just keep touching it up every year, sanding it down, touching it up. I'm going to do the same thing this year. This is a common spot right here for rust. This is it in build. The inside of these wheel wells are all metal. It's not like there's any plastic to protect it. I'd also like to just state out the obvious is the outer rocker panels. Make sure they're solid. Look underneath. Go right across. Drag a magnet across if you have to. These I've had replaced already once. They're holding up really well. As well as if we can go underneath to my floor pans are all really solid. Obviously, this thing gets undercoated twice a year minimum, but Next would be your driver's side floor pan or passenger side floor pan. Both are common for holes to start. Now this one is a bit weird. This was specific to mine. I've looked at other XJs, especially in the junkyard, and they did not have this rust spot that mine did. Right now we're in the passenger front wheel well, and as you can see up there, there's a little bit of flaking, and it's a soft spot. Now, that's under the battery tray, up top in the engine bay. The previous owner used to keep a rag to check the oil. He kept it beside the battery. Now, unfortunately, even when it got wet, it would just sit there and it would sit on this panel. So that was a weak spot on mine. However, not all of them would have that, but just something to look out for. Next, we're just back outside the passenger rear wheel well. Another spot is where the leaf spring shackles are. This spot here I've seen rot up pretty badly, and actually the leaf spring falls out of place. I've seen that at the junkyard. Fortunately, mine's not like that, but another spot to look out for, that would be the passenger and driver side leaf spring shackle mount. So the last spot I like to mention is just above the driver's door in the corner of the roof. Now this is against the drip edge here. As you can see, I have some bubbling starting there. The purpose of this drip edge, it's called, is to help channel water. So when it's raining, you can have the window open and your arm won't get soaked. Unfortunately, it does a lousy job of draining the water. And this is what happens when water sits there and doesn't get drained properly. You get rust starting. So I had mine touched up back in 2019. And I'm going to have to touch it up again this year. But this is a bad spot if not caught early on. I've seen XJs at the junkyard with full-on holes here. If you get a hole in a spot like this, it's very hard to cut and replace the panel. So that wraps up all the sections of common rust spots on a 97 to 01 Jeep Cherokee XJ, whether it be 2-door or 4-door. Now, the previous body style XJs, I'm not too familiar with. I don't own one. I've never owned one. However, my dad did have one. Funny thing, I was almost born in an 88 Cherokee. But besides that, I'm sure their rust spots would be similar. The bodies are almost identical with each other between the, I believe it's like 82 to 96 to 9701. Very similar. But besides the common spots like frame rails, floor pans, trunk pans, all that common stuff, this video was more for the common spots that aren't well known, you know? So I hope this helped out someone out there. If I missed any spots, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos on my Cherokee or any of my other vehicles or any upcoming project vehicles. Thanks, guys.